If you often compare yourself with others and feel you're not good enough, then this story is for you. It will not only inspire you but also help you improve your English learning and listening. Let's begin. In a quiet village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, there lived a boy named Ali. Ali was known for being quiet, thoughtful, and often lost in his own world. But deep inside, he was unhappy. Every day, as he walked through the village, he compared himself to others. "John is stronger than me," he thought sadly. "Dua speaks better English than me," he whispered to himself. "Sarah has so many friends, but I don't." No matter what he did, Ali always judged himself and found himself smaller than everyone else. Even when he achieved something, he would sigh and say, "But others are still better than me." At night, lying on his bed, Ali would stare at the roof and think, "Why was I made so ordinary? Maybe I will never be special." One summer morning, something unexpected happened in the village. The sky was clear, the birds were singing, and the villagers were preparing for the annual festival. This was the biggest event of the year. People decorated their houses, cooked special meals, and children played around with laughter. But this year there was also a challenge. The festival committee announced that a great event would take place, a bridge building competition over the small river that cut through the village. Whoever could build a working bridge in just one day would bring honor to the whole village. Excitement spread like fire. "John will surely win. He's the strongest," some villagers said. "Maybe Sarah and Dua will make something creative together," others whispered. Ali, as usual, stood at a corner listening quietly. His heart sank. "Of course I can't do anything. I am not strong like John. I'm not clever like Dua. I'm not popular like Sarah." He walked away with heavy steps. But destiny had a plan. That afternoon, Ali sat under a big banyan tree near the river, staring at the flowing water. Suddenly he noticed something strange. Part of the wooden fence near the riverbank was broken. A small child was playing nearby, and in one careless step, the child slipped into the river. The villagers screamed in fear, but no one knew what to do. The river was not very deep, but its flow was strong, and the child was too small to swim. Without thinking, Ali jumped into the water. His heart was pounding, but his hands were steady. He grabbed the child and pulled him out safely to the shore. Everyone stood frozen for a moment, and then they cheered loudly. "You saved him, Ali. You're so brave." The child's mother hugged Ali with tears in her eyes. "You are a blessing." Ali's clothes were soaked, but his heart felt lighter than ever before. For the first time, he saw admiration in people's eyes. Not for John, not for Dua, not for Sarah, but for him. The next day, the bridge building competition began. Everyone worked hard. John used his strength to cut heavy wood. Dua and Sarah planned creative designs. But soon, a problem appeared. The wood pieces were heavy, the ropes tangled, and everyone was arguing about the best method. Ali stood quietly at first, but then he remembered something. How the fence broke near the river, and how he used simple logs to climb back up while saving the child. He suddenly realized, "I may not be the strongest or the most popular, but I understand how things fit together." He stepped forward and said calmly, "If we place the logs this way and tie the ropes tightly here, the bridge will stand firm." The villagers listened. Ali guided them with patience, showing how to balance the weight and connect each piece. Slowly, the bridge took shape. When the final knot was tied, the villagers tested it, and it worked perfectly. Everyone cheered again. It was Ali's idea. He saved the child yesterday, and today he built the bridge. That night, Ali sat under the same tree where he once felt useless, but this time, he smiled at the stars. He thought, "All this time, I kept comparing myself to others. I thought I had nothing, but when the right time came, I did something that no one else could. I am not meant to be John, or Dua, or Sarah. I am meant to be Ali. For the first time, his heart felt light, free, and proud. Later in his diary, he wrote, "Happiness comes when you stop comparing and start believing in yourself. Everyone has a time to shine, and today, I found mine." From that day forward, Ali changed. He didn't envy others anymore. He studied harder, spoke with confidence, and smiled more often. And whenever someone asked him, "Ali, what's your secret?" he would reply with a bright smile, "The secret is simple. Don't compare your life to others. Your time will come. Just believe in yourself." Moral of the story: never compare yourself with others. Each person has their own strengths, their own time to shine. Happiness begins the moment you accept yourself and trust in your journey.